How do I decide when to stop breeding my senior mares? Let's use Indy as an example. So Indy is actually one of my oldest mares. She is 18 years old. Actually, so is Gracie. Gracie's also 18 and looks luscious. Now, luckily, we have ways of breeding mares past their age of carrying, or if they get an injury, and we can allow other mares to carry for them. But when we're talking specifically about a mare carrying for herself, here's the things we look at. Excuse me, sir, can you get out of my side-by-side? You are being a nuisance. So Indy's kind of in that spot of do we or don't we? When mares are physically healthy and doing amazing through their pregnancies and nursing their babies and holding weight, I know of breeders, and I don't necessarily disagree with them, that breed their mares well into their 20s. But in their late teens up to 20, that's kind of that senior mare age where you have to look at how they're faring throughout the entire process. So not just how easily they foal, not just how they carry, but also how they hold their weight throughout nursing. So for mares in their advanced age, I personally believe, and a lot of people believe, that they will carry easier longer if they started having babies earlier. But basically, it gets their body in shape for pregnancy. And then if you keep breeding them and they're what we call a career broodmare, generally they can carry babies longer, easier. Which that's kind of the case for Indy. Indy's been having babies pretty much ever since she came off the track. Back here, Miss Gracie, she did not have her first baby until she was 15 years old. She birthed 3. She's raising Miss Margot when she didn't actually birth her. She's just being a nurse mare. And it wasn't that she wasn't keeping weight. It wasn't that pregnancy was that hard. It's that she's very small for my breeding program. And so the foaling aspect became harder and harder for her. Okay, well, Jonathan just got a big snot from Woody.
Yeah. All right, look at your back. From
okay, what does my back look like?
all the grass. He blew grass all over me, all over you.
Oh my God. Anyway, so Gracie, because she started her pregnancy journeys kind of later in life, and then her foaling was just getting more difficult for her, and she's smaller, we decided to retire her. That's why I always specify it's very dependent on each mare specifically. Okay, we had to move because Woody would not quit trying to actually get in the vehicle with us. But as for Indy, who is the same age as Gracie, but has been a career broodmare, and she tends to just kind of truck along super easily. We know that she needs a year in between her pregnancies. Not necessarily because she gets super dragged down, but she tends to not hold a pregnancy while she's nursing. And we just know that about her, so we don't even try anymore to breed in between. Like, she just gets a year off. And so she gets pregnant pretty much first time every time. She's super fertile, carries super easily. And I know a lot of you are going to see her ribs right now and be like, oh my gosh, she's so dragged down. Like, she's not handling pregnancy well. I promise you, she has had ribs the entirety of me owning her. It does not matter if she looks obese. Due to her being a career broodmare, her stomach is just stretched out and hangs low. Doesn't matter how shiny her coat is, how thick her body is, how great her neck looks. Doesn't matter any of that. People are going to say that I'm starving and neglecting her. There are literally entire Reddit pages saying that I neglect her and she's starving and horrible looking. I promise you, multiple vets have looked at this horse and said how great she looks for her age and the fact that she just had a baby. You know what I'm saying? And her baby's gigantic. So, knowing that we're giving her the year off, what we will do is next year during breeding season, we will look at her weight, her soundness, and go from there on if we think she can carry again and do it healthily and happily. And from what I'm seeing, because Woody is gigantic and she still looks fantastic, I think she'll probably carry one more. But you've seen it. I've retired mares because I think that it's not in their best interest. You know what I'm saying? It's just based per mare and their specific needs. So let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if that helps at all. And if you're a breeder and you've bred some senior mares, I would love to know what age you've bred successfully and had a really happy, healthy, mare throughout that process, and at what age you retired her.